What up, people, and thank you for tuning in for another beer review. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And today I'll be reviewing a craft beer by the London Beer Factory, or LBF, as they like to put on the can. I've never tried a beer by this particular brewery before, so I'm interested to see whether I like it. And it comes in at 5.3% ABV. It is a hazy tropical citrus New England pale ale, according to the can, and it's called Jungle Trip. There's a close-up look at your can there. Old Jungle Trip. Yes, 440ml can. I don't know the price of this one because it was gifted to me by my mother. But I did have a little look on Google, you know, because it's not nice to not know the price for you guys, is it? And they sell it in Tesco's for £2.60 a can, and it's also in the 4 for 3 deal. So I would say that's quite a good price, really, isn't it? Especially if you're picking up the 4 for 3 deal. That's going to knock it down perhaps to even under £2 a can. That's not too bad for craft beer wise. You know, they're normally sort of £3 plus, even in the supermarkets, isn't they? But will that be because it's bad, or is it just like a budget one that's decent? Let's find out. Going to give it a little swell. I'm not expecting any sediment at that price, but you never know. You never know. It might be. There we go. Very interesting colour. Got any sediment? A slight tiny little bit. Here's a look at your beverage in the glass. It's kind of a yellowy colour. Hazy yellowy colour. With a white, slightly foamy head. It looks quite decent though, especially for the price. Let's get the nose in there and check out the aroma of Jungle Trip by the London Beer Factory. Ooh, it smells very juicy actually. I wasn't expecting it to have that much aroma, like for the price point. It's got a very good aroma to it actually. The old Jungle Trip. It's citrusy and it's also fruity, like really sort of ripe. The fruit smell really ripe, kind of like tropical fruit blend. But I can pick up quite a lot of pineapple and quite a lot of mango. The citrus, I think it might be grapefruit, but I'm not too sure. It smells very, very nice, and if it tastes anywhere near as good as it smells, I think it'd be a bargain at that price. So without further ado, let's shut up talking and chuck it down my big fat neck and see if I think it's worth a buy. Cheers everybody. Bosh. It's quite nice actually, particularly for the price. It's nice. The mouth feels a little bit watery but smooth at the same time. Feels like they've definitely put some oats or something in this to try and thicken it up a bit, and it saved it from being completely watery, but it is still quite a watery mouthfeel. But you know, you can't expect miracles at this price, can you? It's acceptable anyway. I would say it's acceptable. Citrusy, zesty and fruity is my first impressions. It's yeah, but slightly watery. Let's go again. It smelled more fruity on the aroma than what it tastes. I mean, it's still fruity, but it's more of a citrus fruit than a tropical fruit on the tasting, whereas on the aroma it smelled more tropical to me. The tropical fruits are still there, but I would say it's probably more citrus dominant, like a grapefruity citrus and a bit of citrus zest. It sort of come right at the start as well. There's quite a bitter, not massively bitter, I'd say medium bitterness to this one. The fruits are quite gentle, again, mango, pineapple. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not amazing, but I think for the price, it's not bad at all, actually, to be fair. perhaps a touch of orange as well. So that bitterness is quite piney. It's quite a piney, dank sort of bitterness with just a little note of spice for me. I don't know if that's just me. It might even be ginger or something, which I don't like, but if it is, it's not enough to put me off it anyway, luckily. Bitterness is really quite drying as well. It sort of gets in there right near the start, dries all the inside of your mouth out. I would prefer a little bit more tropical fruit, but I'm glad it's got a decent bitterness, because to be fair, what's it say? New England Pale Ale. New England are not normally that bitter, so if you drink New England IPAs or Pale Ales because you don't like bitterness, you might struggle with this one, just being honest. I do think it's a nice beer. Perhaps not the best representation of the style, being as they're not supposed to be all that bitter. And for a New England, I would say it's got quite a high level bitterness for a New England, but medium, sort of general round bitterness, if you know what I mean, if you compare it to all styles. Alcohol-wise, I would say it tastes about the strength it is, around 5.3. You can taste a little touch of alcohol, but it's not unpleasant in any way. Yeah, it's not bad, it's not amazing, but I'd say it's decent for the price, because, you know, if you're not on a budget, you're probably not even going to look at this. You're going to look at this if you're on a craft beer on a budget. And I think in that category of this price range, £2.60 and a 4 for 3 deal, I think it's worth a buy. Score-wise, yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.8 out of 10. I think it's a nice beer for the price. It's not, it's not amazing, but all things into account, yeah, I do think it's worth a try. Let me know if you've tried this particular beverage, guys, in the comments. What score would you give it out of 10? Are there other good beers by this particular brewery? Let me know. And if a lot of people say they're good, I'll see if I can get hold of some of their other ones at some point. And yeah, smash the like button if you made it this far. Consider subscribing to the channel. And till the next one, guys. Bye-bye, darlings.